Hi everyone, it's svgcoop.com and we are back working on our mini album MA016 and we are working on our third set of pages. Again, you're going to cut 2 sets of the files for this page. We're going to start with our base, our 8 by 8 square. I'm going to be using these larger magnets just because it's going to be going through a lot of paper, so I wanted to use a bit of a stronger magnet. So I'm going to take one of my magnets and I'm going to put some tape on it. If I can get this off. Here we go. Okay. And I'm going to turn my 8 by 8 paper over, and I'm just going to try to get it as close to the center as I can. It doesn't have to be exact, but close is good. Okay? And then I'm going to put that aside for a moment. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to work with all of our pieces that have the score marks in it. So you're going to have 2 sets of pieces. This one has 3 score lines on it, and then you'll find another piece that will match in size that only has 1 score line. So we're going to put those together, and then you're going to have another set, same thing. One will have 3 score lines and the other will have 1, and again those are going to line up and go together. And then you're going to have 2 little tabs like this with score lines on it, and then you're going to have this little piece. There's no score lines on this one. All right, so we'll start with the smaller one. Basically what we're going to do is we're just going to fold on the 3 score lines. And I'm just going to get my scraper here to just make sure I have a nice crisp fold. It makes it for layering it, getting it together a little bit easier. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put some score tape on the 3 tabs here. Okay, like that. Give that a good scrape. I'm just going to peel off one end. And then what I want to do is I'm going to take the matching piece with a score line, and I'm just going to line this up at the corner and lay that down. Okay, so I've got one side. I'm just going to lift this and pull the other 2 sides off. And then just lay this down flat. Okay. I'm going to take this and fold this back the other way. Okay, then we're going to do the same with the bigger one. So again, I'm just going to fold this on the score lines. Now I'm going to pull it off one side. You want to make sure your scored line is going against the back so that the openings are the same. Okay, so I'm just going to line that up like that. Okay, and then pull these off. Fold this back the other way. Okay, then what we want to do is we're going to connect these two. So I'm going to take the little one and I'm going to put some score tape here. And I'm going to line this up with the top corner of our bigger one. Just get that lined up like that. Okay. All right, then what we're going to do is, let's see. We're going to take the other big magnet, but first, I guess let's get this onto our base. We're gonna put some score tape along the inside here. This is our big one. I'll put the score tape here on the inside. Over. Just line that up. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to turn this around this way. Okay, just going to get that lined up like that and fold that over. Okay, then what I want to do is I'm going to take this other big magnet and let's figure out where that's going to go. Okay, so it's going to go right about there, but what I think I'm going to do, because it's in the middle and it's so big, is I'm going to put it inside my pocket. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just let that go right into the middle of my pocket. Okay, so it's stuck. All right, then we're going to start getting some of these pieces covered here. So you're going to have decorative pieces that are just going to sit right on top like that. So I'm just going to start getting these glued down. This part is, of course, the easy part. Okay. And we'll take the other side. On. Okay, we're going to just put that aside for the moment. And you're going to have, we can do this piece next. You're going to have 4 decorative pieces that are like little squares. But one of them is going to have a hole in it. And I just have to go grab a brad. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to be using this tiny little brad. And I'm going to take my piece. It's got a little hole in it, you can see. I'm going to stick it through there and then stick it through the one square, whoops, that has the hole in it. And I'm just going to open that up like that. Okay? Then you're going to have 2 square pieces that have the score lines on it. And one is going to be, let's see, I think what we'll do, so I'm going to go up and down this time. So we're going to have one that's going this way and one that's going this way. And you want the piece with the hole in it to be on the top with this piece facing down. So I'm just going to get that glued on there right now. Both of the squares are the same size, so it doesn't matter which piece with the score line you choose, because they're both the same. Okay, so just going to get that kind of centered on there. Okay, and then you're going to have the matching piece that will be along the bottom this way. Get that glued on. Okay, like that. Then, let's see, where I put my piece. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I have a decorative piece of pattern paper. That's going to go on the top here. Okay, now I'm going to just flip these over and put the other pattern paper on the back. Okay, and I should have one more. There we go. And get that on there like that. Alrighty, so then what we're going to do is we're going to bring this back. And the last time what I did was I set it so that this would go across the pages like this. Oops, I just pulled off my magnet. So this time, I think what I'm going to do, let's see. I'm going to go this way. So I'm going to take some score tape. And fold that on the score line. Oh no. Oh no, I can't believe I just did that. Almost ruined it. Okay, so you get it folded on the score line, and I'm just going to get this onto the back of my square here. Okay, and I'm going to fold this on the score line first, then put the tape on so I don't do what I just did again. What I want to do is line this up with this one. I'm just going to flip that over tape that down. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my very little magnets. And I'm going to figure out where that magnet's going to go. And I'm going to glue it to the back of my little page here. So I'm just going to put some glue right there. Give it a rub here. Now the magnet that I put in the back is super strong, so I have to make sure I get this glued down well. Then what will happen is this will flip up, and then that will, you can turn this like this, but then you can put it down like that. Okay, so now just to finish up this page, you're going to have 2 sets of tags. We have a bigger one and a smaller one, so we'll start with the smaller one. And I'm just going to put the pattern paper on. Okay, just like that. Another one. Okay. Get that glued down like that. Then I cut 4 pieces of this, and it's like a glittery white paper. I don't know if you can tell from there, but it's glittery, so I'm just gonna put these on my tabs like this. It's just to add a little fun to it. Okay, and then we're going to do the exact same thing for the big one. Okay, that. It's always nice to have some extra photo mats besides the ones that come in between the pages. And that's it. Now we're just going to get these inside of our pages here. So I'm just going to open this one up, slip the little one inside here. And then open our big one. Slip that inside there. And there you go. And that is our next set of pages. All right, we'll be back. Thanks for watching.